Welcome to Real Estate and Taxes with Lakshay. I will be helping you minimize your taxes. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my Tuesday session on real estate and taxes. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can make $50,000 from home. We're going to be talking about its income breakdown, its go-to market strategy, as well as some of the deductions that you can use to reduce your taxes, followed by my final thoughts. So why did I choose Pilates as today's business idea? Well, the simple reason being it's high demand in nature. Pilates is the fastest growing trend for women between 30 and 60 years of age. This business can be run virtually online as well as hybrid in-person class that you can offer from your home. And the best part is people are willing to pay a premium price for this kind of service. So it is flexible and scalable in nature. So now let's look at the income breakdown. If you look at the income for $50,000 a year, I've broken it apart in 4 types of classes. The first class is one-on-one online classes. This will allow you to do $60 per session that you can charge. You can cover 5 clients 2 times per week, which works out to $2,500 a month. The second group would be 4 to 8 people, a small Zoom class, which you can offer for $20 per class. 3 classes per week works out to $960 in revenue. And then there's pre-recorded programs that you can offer for $129 and affiliate programs like math and props. So overall revenue for the month could work out to easily $5,000 from these 4 different channels. So what do you need to get started with this type of business? Well, first and foremost, you would need certifications for a Pilates course instructor. There's Scott Pilates, Body Harmonics, Balanced Body, and online options like Breathe Education, BASI that can offer you, certification so you can practice it from home or teach online. The second step would be business setup. When it comes to setting up the business, you have 2 options. You can do either sole proprietor or you can do business incorporation. There's also things like GST that you need to consider when registering the business. So the basic tools that you need to get set up is Zoom, tripod, cameras, good lighting. You also need platforms like Kajabi and Teachable, which will pre-record your classes and then deliver it and so people can subscribe at their own time. So now you must be wondering, hey Lakshay, where do I start with all of this? Well, you should come up with a go-to-market plan and specifically, mark out your target audience. Pick a niche and then run your Instagram, Meta ads, newsletter around the same topic to get more and more audience to engage with you and hopefully, sign up for your course. You can also launch offers which can actually cover like 4-week trial periods for $99 just so people get an idea of what are they signing up for and what is the service that they're going to be getting. And the best way to grow a small type of business like this is offering a referral program. Now that we have understood the revenue side, let's look at the cost breakdown as well. When it comes to cost, the first thing that you need to sign up for is the certification course, which will cost you roughly $300 to $1,500 depending on where you want to pursue this. The second thing is professional liability insurance. A lot of the time accidents can happen, so you want to make sure that you're protected. So maybe another $1,000 per year should be spent towards protecting yourself and your customers. The next would be website and branding. You would need a very good self-serve website which allows you to book appointments or book their classes well in advance, maybe 2 weeks. The next thing you would need to is invest in some sort of equipment. If you're doing in person, you might have to buy reformers, which can range from like $2,500 to $10,000 per piece. Lastly, you want to look at your marketing budget. Once you've set up everything, what you want to do is pour some gasoline on the marketing budget. Whether it be Google ads, Facebook ads, or anything like sponsoring events, you want to go all out to onboard as many members as you can to accommodate and get your classes started. Now that we have understood the cost and revenue, let's look at some of the tax tips that I wanted to give you as a CPA. Whenever you're starting a new business, I recommend creating a personalized email as well as a new bank account to track income and expenses. Make sure all of your receipts you take a picture of and you send it to that email. So at the time of tax filing, it becomes easier to track where you spent and how much you spent it. Other things like phone, internet, home office expenses, course fees, insurance, equipment, marketing software, all of these should be tracked on an Excel in the beginning. So my final thoughts are you can start this business from home. You can offer flexible work around the clock or at your own hours, which is the best part about this business. With just 5 to 7 business clients, you can actually reach your $50,000 revenue mark, and you can even make far more money if you have good recurring revenue from brand loyalty or any referral programs that you're offering. So it's not a bad business to start. If you're brand new to Canada, this is a great business. It's high demand, so definitely check it out. And we'll see you next week on Tuesday with a brand new topic. Thank you and have a good day.